So one thing that really got me into Pyraminx is like I've seen people do stuff like that. I can't even do it, but okay, I didn't mess up the cube. So that looks pretty cool and I really wanted to get into Pyraminx, so that's the main reason. Hey, what's up guys, it's Rockybear here, and right in front of me we have a Pyraminx. So it's basically a pyramid made into a Rubik's Cube. So it's like you take this, a standard Rubik's Cube, and you combine it with the pyramid, which is essentially a 3D triangle, and you get this. So this is from Yuxin, I think it's the Yuxin Little Magic Pyraminx, but I thought it's time for me to learn how to solve this particular cube. But then I thought it'd be a much more fun video to make if I could film myself trying to solve this particular cube. So let's just scramble it and let's begin. Okay, so I think this is scrambled enough because I absolutely have no idea how to solve this. So it does look it's scrambled enough, and if this isn't scrambled, I have no idea what would be scrambled for this particular cube. So let me start thinking of a way of how would I solve this particular cube. So essentially how Rubik's cubes work is like you form a layer. You form like a layer, then you form the second layer, and then you make the third layer with a certain set of algorithms, and then you do the final layer. So I'm guessing it should be something really similar for this, but the first thing I notice is there isn't white. So instead of white we have yellow. Actually wait, 1 2 3 4. Oh, I don't know what I mean. Centers normally in cubes would not be able to move because you can't really move your center. It remains in that one particular place, so even if it's moved over here, it's still in the same position with respect to the other centerpieces. But over here I think you can literally so I'm thinking this and this are centers because you can move it like, so this and this should be the centers because they all move with respect to the other pieces. They don't really lose their position over time. So I should start by creating a layer somewhere. Actually, just because this logo is over here, I'm going to consider this as like my base. I can match this up like that. Okay, I feel like what I can do is try to play around with this and get the centers in like one layer. Let me just try something like that. Okay, so if on these layers have this as its adjacent side, that would mean they would all converge on this particular layer. Okay, so now that I made on the centers as I assume this to be, because first of all I can't really touch these as I can touch these, if you know what I'm saying, because you see you can't really touch your center from the outside. You can touch your corners, you can touch your edges and the bottom corners, but you can't really touch your center like that. I know this intuition doesn't really make that much sense, but I feel like I may have a need over here. So one thing I noticed is as soon as I made the centers done, I even got my corners done. If you win, I think these are the corners, but I think these are going to be the edges because these really move around everywhere. So I'll have to find a way to insert them over here. So what I just thought was I could insert this as a normal F2 slot on the cube, like for example the way you insert this over here. So that made that. I'll have to insert this. And the same thing over here. So I should be having a layer. Okay, so I think what I have to do is just switch these two and then I'll have like a proper layer which I would have on a normal cube. That was easy. Next I think even these are the centers, so I'll just align them and there you go. So I would have to push these to make a cycle. So one thing that really got me into Pyraminx is like I've seen people do stuff like that. I can't even do it, but okay, I didn't mess up the cube. So that looks pretty cool and I really wanted to get into Pyraminx, so that's the main reason I'm trying to solve the Pyraminx. Let's hope that I can solve. Let's keep it on good faith that I'll be able to solve this by the end of the video. Okay, so what I'm thinking is maybe I can just cycle an algorithm like that and just insert the piece. So, okay, so maybe I have to do it another time, and then this would reach back over here and vice versa. Okay, so that fixed this, but now I have these two, and I think so is that algorithm just for show off? Okay, maybe I could okay, maybe I could do something like this. No. Okay, I know I can get all of these back, so I might give a try. I might give it a shot of this one intuition that I have. It might be worth it, I think. Okay, so it wasn't worth it, and I have to do everything back from the beginning. Okay, so I'm thinking this might be some sort of parity that 4x4 and big events have. Okay, so I'm gonna how would I do this? So I know they'd have to circle in that direction, so I'll just do that same algorithm like this. Do it again, because see, I know that these two are in the correct I mean this particular edge is in the correct place. That would mean just switching these two edges. Maybe it's what is this? Okay, this is switching all the three edges. I'm thinking this would be worse than. Let me give it a try. I think I solved it definitely out of accident, but I'm pretty sure that I encountered some sort of parity. And I wasn't able to solve it, but I know how to solve a Pyraminx with absolutely no head.
Wow.
Okay, now that I know how to solve a Pyraminx, let me just bring out my timer. So basically these are my centers, and that's about it. Well, so that's about it for the video, guys. I learned how to solve a Pyraminx, and I still don't know how to do that parity algorithm. I'm probably gonna go and look up whether there is a parity algorithm and learn it pretty soon, and maybe you guys can see me doing some averages with the Pyraminx. Oh, that was pretty nice. Yeah, I still can't believe I learned how to solve a Pyraminx with absolutely no help. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the other video. It's the Rocky Bear, and Tata.